has pointed out that last year's successful meeting in Kazan marked the restart of China-India relations, with exchanges and cooperation between the two countries making continuous progress. China and India, which are two ancient Eastern civilizations, are the world's two most populous countries and important members of the global South. They shoulder the important responsibility of benefiting their people, promoting unity and revitalization among developing countries, and advancing the progress of human society. Being good neighborly friends and partners for mutual success and achieving a dancing of the dragon and the elephant should be the right choice for both China and India. Let's quickly go across to Siddhant, who will share more details on that big breaking input we are getting in. Siddhant, if you could expand on the key messages coming out of what the Chinese president had to communicate with the Indian Prime Minister and of course the delegation as well.
Well, that's right, Akanksha. In fact, we were just going through this readout which has been released by the Chinese side. In fact, this release says that both President Xi and Prime Minister Modi met at the Tianjin guest house, and in fact Xi Jinping noted that last year's successful meeting in Kazan marked the restart of China-India relations, with bilateral exchanges and cooperation making continuous progress. In fact, Xi Jinping also mentioned that China and India are the two ancient Eastern civilizations, are the world's two most populous countries and important members of the global South. Being good neighborly friends and partners of mutual success and achieving a dragon-elephant dance should be the first choice for both China and India. Xi Jinping, in fact, emphasized that this year marks the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between India and China. Now, this statement, Akanksha, also talks about the 5 principles of peaceful coexistence advocated by the older generation of Chinese and Indian leaders over 70 years. Must be cherished and promoted. In fact, this statement also mentions what Prime Minister Modi stated. We are yet to receive a statement from the Indian side, but this particular readout has the mention of what Prime Minister Modi stated. So as per this statement, the Chinese statement, Prime Minister Modi stated that his meeting with President Xi in Kazan charted the course for the development of India-China relations. In fact, Prime Minister Modi also said that India is willing to view and develop bilateral relations from a long-term perspective, as we reported a short while back. Faced with high uncertainty in the global economy, it is crucial for India and China as a major global economy. In fact, as per the Chinese statement, Prime Minister Modi also said that both China and India uphold strategic autonomy and independent diplomacy, and their bilateral relations are not subject to third-party influence.
Absolutely. And what I can also see is that there is this key emphasis on multilateralism and protecting international relations and multipolarity in this deeply divided geopolitical climate. And that's a common message coming from both sides, from the Chinese president and the Indian Prime Minister as well.
Well, that's right. As per the Chinese release, again, Akanksha, because we are yet to receive a release from the Indian side, they have still not come up with the readout. So definitely this talks about a lot of things. In fact, very positive readout released by the Chinese side. This also says that both sides should view and handle China-India relations from a strategic and long-term perspective, elevate them through the Tianjin meeting, and promote the sustained, healthy and stable development of bilateral relation, strengthen strategic communication and deepen mutual trust. So trust has been given a lot of focus, strengthen strategic communication, as long as they remain committed to the overarching principle of being partners and not rivals, and providing development authorities, not threat for each other. China and India relations will flourish and move forward steadily. So these are the words coming from the Chinese leadership, Akanksha. In fact, since the reset of ties with China from the Kazan summit times, lot of good words are being said by the Chinese leadership as far as India-China relations are concerned. In fact, they are also talking to strengthen strategic communication. Perhaps strategic matters are always point of contention between the two countries.
All right, many thanks to you, Siddhant, for sharing all those latest breaking inputs. And as we